On this episode of DockSide TV, we're catching limits, a nice speckled trout like this right here, and we're coming right back into the launch right here at the old Tights launch, which is right at the foot of the Highway 11 bridge, and right where you need to be to catch these springtime beauties. They're gonna be here for a while. DockSide TV, limits of speckled trout, Lake Pontchatrain. Alright, what we're seeing right now in Lake Pontchatrain is our first run of our springtime speckled trout. They've been running relatively small. That happens whenever we have high rivers, fresh water comes into the lake. We're still going to get our run of trout, but the higher salinity seems to show the higher the speckled trout will get. If we got low salinities, we generally get a run of smaller fish. And as you can see in this video that we shot the other day, it wasn't like the day we're having right now, which was bluebird skies. It was a muggy, gloomy afternoon. It was relatively rough. We had a pretty good northwest wind, and we had something that's pretty uncommon. Northwest winds, we generally stay off the lake, either cancel trips or go somewhere else, but it wasn't too bad, and we had an incoming tide against the northwest wind, and that's really what the fish are wanting to bite on right now, is incoming tides. So as long as it's coming in, the northwest wind couldn't bucket and get the dirty water, the falling tide, so the fish were biting. There was no boats out on the lake, and those combinations of things made it for a very successful day. So fishing's good right now. You want to get out there any day you can. You generally want to avoid west winds, but if it's not too bad and tides are coming in, you can still make a really good catch like we did this day. We'll be right back. Alright, now let's talk about the area that we fished and the lure of choice that we went with. We started off on the 174 area, which is pretty much mid-lake, just south of the draw. And where we like to focus on is where the train trestle has the extra beams underneath the bridge. And there's a few sections in there along the train bridge where there's extra pilings and such underneath the train trestle, and we find that we get more bites in those regions. And with the gloomy day, Tyler, as you can see, was using pink champagne, and he was really doing very well with the pink champagne matrix shad. So we both switched over to that, and that was the lure of choice for the day, and it really made out for a great catch as we were catching them one after the other. This kind of action is going to just continue to get better, and as we get into April and May, the fish a lot of times can get larger as long as we can get the Pearl River to come down, and we surely need to avoid the opening of the spillway.
There's no better time to catch these beautiful speckled trout than the springtime. With your incoming tides coming along, they're going to tend to want that and bite better than a falling tide. We decided to fish with the pink champagne today. We got really great results with the overcast skies. We picked up a limit in a good 2 to 3 hours. And for all our other episodes, you want to go to www.DockSideLA.com and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until then, good fishing.
Leave your worries at the door and come enjoy the water. It's sea total, peace of mind. If you both won't go, don't you worry, cause you know it's sea total, peace of mind. To the rescue, sea total. To the rescue, sea total, sea total.